What's up, guys? Blake Covington back at you with another video from beautiful Riviera Maya here in Mexico. I'm actually here on vacation this week, enjoying some time with my family, my wife, but I am still answering client emails, and I am here for you guys to give you guys another week, another video with some tips to maximize your results in the gym, to maximize your muscle growth, your fat loss, toning, losing weight, whatever it is that your goals are, male and female. What I'm about to tell you, will tremendously benefit your progress. It'll tremendously benefit all the hard work that you're putting in to the gym. So today's topic is HGH, human growth hormone. It's probably one of the biggest topics in the industry. If you search muscle growth, how to build muscle, how to get lean, HGH is always going to be brought up. It's a very popular topic amongst family practitioners, all the way to hormone replacement doctors, longevity doctors, and people that are interested in just overall maximizing their well-being and their quality of life. They say that HGH is the fountain of youth. It actually rejuvenates the cells in the body. It creates more cells. It helps the skin rejuvenate faster. People that have high HGH levels naturally or on prescription growth hormone, they have an extremely good skin. It's almost as if their skin is flawless. You won't find a single blemish or pimple or mark on their skin because the growth hormone is creating those skin cells at a very fast rate, and it's just moisturizing the skin. Everything about growth hormone will make your skin look really good. It'll make your hair grow more. It increases the quality of your hair, and it almost, some people say it actually helps get rid of wrinkles. So it almost turns back the clock, not only on your your insides, your organs, and your internal systems, but it will also turn back the clock on how you look. Now, with that being said, growth hormone is extremely expensive. Most insurances will not cover it, and if they do, you're still looking at least $1,000 to $2,000 a month that you will pay out of pocket. If your insurance doesn't cover it, you're looking at between $2,500 and upwards of $4,000 to $5,000 a month. So it is very, very expensive, and these agencies, they know that, so they can mark up the prices. But I'm going to tell you today how you can actually increase your natural growth hormone levels for free. Your natural growth hormone levels for free. And you can do that all in your sleep and in your recovery from your workout. Now, after you train, as I've said many times, when you work out, you break down the muscle. You're digging a ditch, for an example. Now you need to not only refill that ditch, but you need to put more dirt on top of that so that it grows, right? So if here's the muscle, you break the muscle down during the workout. You not only want to build the muscle back to break even, but you want to increase more muscle, and build the cells of the muscle bigger, create hypertrophy, and create more muscle fibers. So you want to actually always come out ahead after you train. Now, you do that by recovery. When you're in the gym, you're not growing. You're actually tearing down, like I said. After you work out, that's what's the most important. That is how you're going to build muscle, burn body fat, recover. And if you can recover better, you can work out harder, you can work out more often, you sleep better, you feel good, your appetite's up, your metabolism's good, you're leaner. Everything's better when you're recovering optimally. So that has to do with growth hormone levels. Growth hormone is essential, male or female, to making the maximum results possible for your physique, whatever it is, growing, burning fat, whatever. Growth hormone is actually one of the best fat burners out there. It directly benefits your fat loss results. It actually targets and helps mobilize fat cells to be utilized as energy at a faster rate, a more efficient rate. So now you're probably asking, how in the world can I increase my natural growth hormone production? Here's how you do it. The first step is, after you get done working out and your day is complete and you've had all your meals, the last meal of the day needs to be a very high protein, moderate fat meal. Now, whenever I say high protein and moderate fats, I'm not talking about fried chicken, because that would have a lot of fats or a lot of protein and a lot of fats. Talking about food that's going to create a positive nutrition, hold on, I'm thinking of the word here, nutrient partitioning effect. A positive nutrient partitioning effect on the body. You have food that creates a negative nutrient partitioning effect and positive nutrient partitioning effect. Now, fried chicken would cause negative nutrient partitioning because it's very, very high in saturated fats. It's just that greasy. The chicken may help may help your body be in a positive nutrient partitioning state, but it's not going to be as efficient as if you were to have like a grilled or baked or pan-seared chicken breast that doesn't have all that saturated fats on it. Now we get into the fats. The fats, obviously, like I just said, don't need to be these high saturated, greasy, nasty fats. Those are going to do nothing but hurt your cholesterol levels, and they're going to hurt your heart and your organs over time, your liver as well. So the fats that we want to aim for are polyunsaturated fats, monounsaturated fats. Now these fats are like peanuts, peanut butter, avocados, macadamia nut oil, olive oil, and you actually can get some trans fats in red meats. Of course, your EFAs, your essential fatty acids, your omega-3, 6, and 9s. So fish, salmon's really good. So you want to focus on a high protein, a good quality protein that's going to cause a positive nutrient partitioning effect. It's going to actually benefit your body, and you want to have fats that are going to do the same. Now, the reason that I'm having people do fats, especially on my programs, when people come to me and I'm their diet coach, I have them do a high protein, high fat meal before bed. And if you're one of my clients watching this, I'm about to explain why. So when you have fats with any meal, fats have a low glycemic index score, which means that they digest very, very slow. Now, why would you want that before bed? Well, you're taking protein in with those fats. So now you have protein and fats that are going to digest over hours and hours on end. They're going to digest very, very slow. So if you get 6 to 8 hours of sleep a night, you have food. You have high protein and moderate fats. The protein's there for muscle growth and recovery, and the fats are there primarily at that time just to make sure that digestion is slowed down. Because if I just had a chicken breast, it may digest within a couple of hours. If I add, an avocado to that, or I might make a vegetable salad, and I put some chicken and I put some olive oil in that, it may digest upward. It may extend the digestion up to 5 or 6 hours. So now it's digesting all night long while I'm sleeping. Now, out of all of the growth hormone that we secrete on a daily basis, 24 hours, 75% of the HGH our bodies naturally produce in 24 hours is released when we sleep at night. And when we sleep at night, it usually spikes every 3 to 4 hours. So if you sleep 6 hours, typically it's spiking 3 times. Now, your natural growth hormone will only elevate when glucose levels are very low, which means your blood sugar, which then means you can't have carbs before bed. Now, people say you can't have carbs before bed because you're going to get fat. That's false. If you're training at night, then you can actually have carbs before bed because it's going to be utilized as refilling the glycogen in the muscles. We've touched on that in earlier episodes. In that case, your blood sugar would go back down and remain at a normal rate throughout the rest of the night. So you could still benefit from high growth hormone levels while you sleep. But your growth hormone levels will spike every 3 hours. So 6 to 8 hours, they're going to spike usually 3, maybe 4 times if you're sleeping a lot. 9 hours would be more. So they're going to spike usually about an hour after you fall asleep, and then they're going to spike usually, the charts show like 2 hours and 45 minutes, upwards of 4 hours. So it really determines on your genetics and who you are and how much you're secreting, how long those spikes last, how long it takes to taper down in the blood. So you could say that on an average person, they're probably going to secrete, or they're probably going to spike growth hormone probably 3 times a night, maybe 4 if they tend to have better genetics. So when you take in high protein and high fats before bed, and foods that are going to cause a positive nutrient partitioning effect on the body, You have protein that's going to digest very, very slowly because the fats are slowing down the digestion rate because they are low glycemic food. Now you have sleep, and you have higher growth hormone levels that are spiking every few hours while you sleep at night. So protein and high HGH levels. That is the perfect recipe to recover, gain muscle, and drop body fat. I have seen people stick to a high fat, high protein diet before bed. And they do this, the rest of their day has clean food, and they may only stick with this for like 2 weeks, and they already start to see significant changes in their body composition, even if they don't lose weight. Matter of fact, today it is August 26th, I believe, the 26th to the 27th, and I posted a picture of one of my clients. Her name's Laura Gann. You'll have to go check it out on my Instagram or on my Facebook page, and she hasn't lost a pound in a month, but she has built so much muscle, and she's dropped a lot of body fat, a lot of inches, and it's all due to obviously training, cardio, and a proper diet. But we are having her do a very high protein, high fat meal right before bed. Keeps her full. She's able to sleep really good because her stomach's full. Everybody likes to go to sleep on a full stomach, and her body is secreting a lot of natural growth hormone all night long that is being shuttled through the bloodstream, along with amino acids from the high protein and then the fats that are slowing the digestion all night long, and it's causing maximum recovery, maximum muscle growth, and fat loss. Fat loss because blood sugar is low. Growth hormone and fat loss will occur when blood sugar is very low. So high protein, high fats, none of those will spike your blood sugar. You're able to recover faster, grow more muscle, get leaner, skin looks better, you feel better, you rest better, you build muscle, drop body fat. You just look tight and toned all the time. And so many of my clients are seeing that. So if you're somebody that wants to maximize your results, grow muscle, lose body fat at a very, very fast and efficient rate, you not only want to do that, but you want to look better, you want to have tighter skin, very clean skin, and just feel better overall, I suggest doing a high protein meal and a moderate fat meal. Make sure that those are food sources that are going to create a positive nutrient partitioning effect on the body right before bed, so that you can benefit off of those HGH spikes that your body will naturally secrete throughout the night. Make sure that you're sleeping well, the room is as dark as it can be, and avoid blue light like your iPhone, your iPad, TVs. Within about 2 hours of bedtime, you'll sleep really, really well, and your HGH levels will spike very high every few hours while you sleep, and that protein will go right in the muscles for maximum recovery, growth, fat loss, and you'll be looking better. You'll be looking leaner and more muscular within days of just doing that. So that is how you can maximize your results using your body's natural HGH production. So I'm Blake Covington, CEO of Everything Massive, enjoying beautiful Mexico. I'll see you guys next week.